Hi, it's Brack here, and this is my army. Well, my painted army at the moment. DeffSkullz, all the ones that are painted in DeffSkullz. I've got lots and lots of. There's a lot more than this. Look, I'm going to apologise about the glare. Well, let's do this in a way so there's as little glare as possible. But unfortunately, it's a sunny day here in sunny Queensland, as you expect, and the glare under this house is shocking. So, yeah, there's about 2,380 points here, give or take a few. And as I said, this is not all of my army. This is just the army that has been painted in the DeffSkullz colours and trimming. So the little blue and white hats there, you can see. Yeah, look, as I've said in previous videos, my army used to be a DeffSkullz freebooters. So I'm slowly going around and changing the paint job, the trims on the units as I need them. So when games come up and things like that, because yeah, so I'll just change it over from time to time. Yeah, so this is it. Well, let's start. Now we've met Brack, the war boss. We've met him a couple of times, and who else we have? We have Drek the mech, and his brother Drak, and his other brother Druk. Yeah, so very creative. And who else? That there is my Scratchbit Weird Boy there. Let's have a little look at up hand. Yeah, so basically I turned a knob into a weird boy there. And then we have a few burners with a spanner. We have a few mechs in here. I like mechs. I like to put them in with the trucks, especially the mechs with the custom mega slugger thing. Short range, but still that D6 when you're DeffSkullz, you just can't ignore a D6 weapon. So over here, tank busters. Want any quick ideas to make a bomb squeak? Get an old squeak, get a tank hammer, and just shove it in his mouth. Yeah, so the whole story there is he's just trying to play fetch, or reverse fetch. Anyway, it's the whole idea there. In here, we've got a few old metal tank busters. We've got a couple of things that I've made, some scratch belt, and we've got the old the Falcast stuff, which I didn't really enjoy painting. It just sucked up all the paint. And yes, I did prepare it right, but still, that didn't work. Two, not one, but two pain boys. You always need a pain boy. These are the only knobs that I have painted in the blue and white trim. So they're there. I've got loads more knobs, which I'll slowly change over. And there's some old school grots. And we also have 5 mega knobs. Now you'll notice that there are 3 with the kill saw, or double kill saw. That was because when I got my first set of knobs, it was in 7th, and kill saws were king back then. Especially in the meta here in Queensland, it was pretty cool. One runt herd, and a whole lot of new gen, I suppose. If they're old school, then these have to be new gen Gretchen. Well, they don't have to be. That's what I'm calling them anyway. Got a better name for them? Let me know. And the other troop choice, we've got about 30 sluggers there. There's a few in there. There's a couple of, you might see, there's some stick bombs, and there should be a melter bomb or two through there. And then we've got the slugger boy, the shooter boy, sorry. And yeah, so it's sort of all looking there. Now you may have noticed that all these boys have hats. That was a deliberate ploy on my choice. About 2 weeks after the Codex dropped, I noticed that DeffSkullz were back, so I went, yeah, I'm going DeffSkullz. I had a tournament and I just needed something to paint really, really quickly, so the army looked together and it was going to be easy to identify on the field with the blue and white hats. And yeah, so I went and did that, and so then that colour scheme was born. I also took this thing to the same tournament. It was a doubles, and I teamed up with Iron Warriors, Chaos guys, I think. Yeah, we didn't do too well, but that's all right with this guy. So, and that was his colours, so I tried to transfer those colours over. So yeah, that's the Boomdacker, and there's this whatever. I've forgotten the name. I should remember these things, but I've got to get myself some more of those. Let's have a look. Yeah. Okay. 3 trucks, and they've been kitted out with the wrecking ball and the grot flinger. I find the grot flinger, whatever it's called, has works fantastic. Especially in a truck, it's really, really good. And you never know. You never know if when you need it just to make up some points. There's 15 looters and a spatter in there, which I can change, and then the heavy slot we have good old Morkanaut and the good old Death Dread. So I've got 2 rockets on this one. I think I've mentioned before, he works really, really well, especially because I take it with him, who has a big target on his well, he just has a big target. Everyone wants to shoot him, and they sort of ignore this guy, and this guy sort of sneaks up and goes, ta-da, shoots the hell out of the tanks, and then just charges into, and we have a very good time. And so you may have noticed the little grot rigger up there. We don't have grot riggers anymore, but he's there, and he's got his high vis, because in the dim, grim, dark future, health and safety is still paramount. And yeah, so that's it. If you see over there's a whole lot of things that I've got to go through and change up. So let's just have a little look. So just go around, one last look. If there's anything here that you'd like to have a closer look at, please comment below, and we'll go around. It's my under the house. What's that I spy over there? Is that a looted wagon? Yes, it is. I'm going to showcase that a little bit more. You don't really need to see the under the house. So in here is a whole lot of, okay, that's what I focus in here. We've got some cans, and look, I'll just bring a can out to sort of show you. There's one with a scorcher. So there's the old trimming with the green and the purple, the green. I think there should be some orange in there somewhere, which I will slowly, if I need them, I'll slowly just changed the trimmings around a bit so it looks into the army. What else have we got in here? So which I'll have to change. It's an old buggy. Yep, unfortunately we won't be seeing these a lot because I tend to not put legend troops in my army. It's just too much of a hassle. Bring another set of rule books and all that sort of palaver. And I do apologise for the work. There's where is he? There's things in here. Oh look, there's a killer cannon from her. There's a few other little bits and pieces in there, which we won't go into at the moment. And so that's all the killer cans. You know, we've got rocket cans, Grotzukas, which I probably won't use. A couple of shooters. Oh, there's a war truck. In here we've got a couple of dead copters, which I'm gonna have to change. As you can see, there's an old bomb, a big bomb on the bottom. So I'll change that when I need it. They'll probably get changed really soon. There's a biker in there and a whole lot of knobs and glass. Where is he? I thought I brought him up the top. Quick sneak peek. I do have a bit of blood axes. That's my scratch bit slipknot, or slipknot, or whatever he calls himself. But we'll that can go for another video. So that's it. I've got some Deccan jets somewhere. I think they're in a box. I can't remember which box I put them in. So let's just go back. One last sweep of my army. As I said, there's about 2,380 points. And if you'd like to see any of these a little bit more, please let me know. Yeah, so what do you think? That's me. I think I'm going to sign out. And remember, if you are going to go crumping, please bash early and bash often.